What's up guys, I'm back once again to show you some of the hot mods of the week, and in this week's episode we have potentially one of the most unique weapon mods that I've ever seen. But to kick things off, plasma guns in Fallout 4 really don't seem to get too much attention, and that's really quite sad. This may be because their ammunition is rather rare, but the weapon itself is actually capable of some decent damage. So hopefully with this first mod we can bring some more attention to the plasma gun. And of course the mod that I'm talking about is the Plasma Project, and what this mod is going to do is retexture every plasma gun in the game. It may be only a very subtle change, but it's going to make your plasma guns look so much more unique. Now the next mod I want to talk about is Utility Belt. Notice here my Fallout 4 character, nothing particularly special, but look what happens when I equip the Utility Belt. As you can see, my character now has 3 new attachments on his waist, and these are the last grenade you have equipped, the last mine you have equipped, and if you have any stealth boys. Now there is actually more to this mod than just displaying certain devices on your waist. If you have the mods Backpacks of the Commonwealth, Salvage Beacons, Scavers Backpacks, or the Mercenary Pack, then you will be able to move the devices onto the backpacks themselves, and you can do this with the holotape that is put into your inventory after installing this mod, as well as also customize which grenades, mines and devices you want to be visible on your character's waist. Now the next mod I have for you is Skitarii Armour and Weapons, and what this mod is going to do is add in one brand new outfit with a bunch of accessories, and add in 2 brand new weapons. Now to actually get your hands on these new items, what you're going to need to do is to head to a chem station and look for the Mechanicus armory section. Here you'll be able to craft everything above with no resources and no perk requirements. Now let's very quickly go over the weapons, and the first one we're going to take a look at is the Arc Rifle, and in terms of upgrades you have the choice of 3 receivers, 5 barrels, 3 stocks, 2 magazines, 3 sights, and finally 3 muzzle attachments. Now the first thing I noticed after using this weapon is just how high the damage capability of it is. However, hitting an enemy is where things can get a bit more difficult, as the weapon has no crosshairs, so I find that firing this weapon from the hip is the most effective means of using it. And the second weapon added by this mod is the Galvanic Rifle, and in terms of upgrades you have the choice of 4 receivers, 3 barrels, 2 stocks, 2 mags, 4 sights, and finally 3 muzzle attachments. Now unlike the previous weapon, this gun actually does have some crosshairs, so landing a shot is significantly easier, but with that in mind I still managed to miss 80% of the shots I fired in this footage. So if you're a poor shot like me, I would definitely recommend using these weapons with a VATS build. Now the final thing that this mod adds is an armour and a variety of accessories, and real quick, all of these items can have ballistic weave added onto them, and some of the pieces even come with a special point or 2. And of course this week's weapon mod is the Heavy Select Shotgun, and you can acquire this weapon in Sorgus Ironworks in one of the metal rooms, and after locating it we will see one amazing animation.
Games with me, huh?
Now after seeing this animation, I could already tell that this weapon was going to be absolutely insane. Also, having found the weapon, we will now be able to craft it and its various ammunition types at a chem station. And in terms of upgrades, you have the choice of 8 receivers, 3 barrels, 4 ammunition types, and finally 15 skins. Now having done some research into this weapon, the mod author actually recommends that you use it alongside power armor. It will work without the armor, but at a cost of mobility and reload speed, so this finally gives me an excuse to use power armor, as it's not something that I particularly use, especially not in videos. Now as weapon mods go, this is definitely one of the more unique ones. It's very rare to see a heavy weapon mod, never mind a heavy shotgun mod. The weapon itself would have already been a good enough mod on its own, but the mod author decided to integrate it so well into the world, and it's small details like this that really separate a good mod from a great mod, not to mention the fantastic animation when you find this weapon, as well as when you reload it. There is nothing about this weapon that I don't like. I especially enjoy how your character uses their finger as the iron sights with this weapon. It's really something that I've never seen done on any Fallout 4 weapon mod. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this mod. and the video for that matter. I hope you all enjoyed the mods here today, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you all in the next video.